Hello, you scheming weasels. Welcome to the Swahili Culture Reveal. My name is For Extraordinaire, and let's learn a little bit more about our
The shores of
spiced
East
trading
Africa
friends,
were
the Swahili
integrated
here.
early on into the trade routes that run through the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea, and the Mediterranean.
Very
This
maritime
sustained and
focused.
prolonged contacts with the world formed the breeding ground for Swahili culture, which flourished there between the 10th and 15th centuries.
Okay.
The Swahili world is inseparable from the coastal towns, which form a series of prosperous states, united by a common urban, commercial, and Islamic culture.
All right, I like it so far.
Integrated to the trade networks
But again, we
spanning the
haven't seen
Indian
the
Ocean,
unique units.
the Swahili are a merchant culture in humankind.
All right, let me do the quick pause, and then we'll do a little analysis and speculation. So, they're not entirely money focused like a lot of the merchant cultures are. That's my main problem. Just from a quick glance, my main problem with a lot of the other merchant cultures, they focus entirely on money, and it makes them very inflexible. I mean, money is a very broad resource by itself. You can buy out things, and you can use it to fund units and whatever. But by itself, if you're generating money, you're also kind of sacrificing potential production on things like science and production. You can later buy that out, but I like cultures that are very flexible and have bonuses to a broad number of different like facets of the empire. So like commerce, production, science, all of that. So great to see. Again, there is a lot of flexibility. For example, you're getting stability on harbors. Notice that there is an additional -10 stability. I think that's more to balance out how good this ability looks to be. So you get +10 stability on your harbor. That immediately kind of cancels out that -10 stability. And then +10 stability on harbors per adjacent regular district. So this culture is going to really like bays. So I'm just talking about like an area where there's like one spot of water and then it's surrounded by like an alcove or like five, or maybe even lakes too, but like 5 or 6 adjacent land tiles. It's just kind of crowded in there and protected by that landmass. So you're gonna like bays because you can surround districts around there, and you're gonna get tons of stability. So this is gonna be a very wise investment just to surround the Bandari with. The Bandari itself seems to grant money per number of unique types of resources available. So you're going to be wanting to trade a lot, more so than some of the other merchant cultures actually, and try to get a lot of trade deals going with luxuries. So this is going to encourage you to be diplomatically friendly, or at least more cooperative with the AI. So there's that interesting gameplay facet there. And then there's also a +2 influence per adjacent coastal water. So if you are not lucky enough to get a ton of alcoves and bays going around where you have one small piece of land, I guess, surrounding a little cove or water area, you will still be rewarded because you get +2 influence per adjacent coastal water. So if you are just unlucky there and you get like a peninsula or something, you can still stick your harbor there and get like at least +8 or +10 influence to kind of balance things out. And I like that the devs took that into consideration. Some cultures, if you do not have a favorable type of terrain, you're kind of screwed over. So great to see they're kind of learning from their mistakes with the Phoenicians, and how just straightforward and kind of bland their Kothon is, or their it's not a Kothon, it's called a haven. So we also have accounting as a farmer's quarter and a market quarter like the other hubs there, for the Phoenicians and the other seafaring cultures. So that's great. But I really like the look of this. I've kind of talked on too much, but I love the look of the Bandari and the coastal haven and how it all kind of fits together.
Since most of their trade hubs were coastal cities, they will benefit from increased stability in the harbors with their legacy trait, coastal haven.
Important merchant families generally lived in great buildings devoted to commercial activities, which were symbols of prestige and wealth. One of the biggest of these buildings was the Usuni Kubwa.
Ooh, they're even doing a
Ilwan
temple
Kisiwani,
highlight too.
veritable palace in which textiles, ceramics, and
I like it.
glassware were stored.
As the Bandari played a crucial role in dealing with foreign merchants and their varied wares, this emblematic harbor will provide you with
Look
more
at those
money for
yields.
each type
That
of
is
resource
very
you have
nice.
access to, making a far-reaching trade network extra valuable.
These flexible and robust ships, designed for cargo transportation
Okay,
on
here's
the
the
high
transport.
seas,
Let me just take a quick look here. So this is a transport, if I'm reading this correctly right here. So basically, you're not going to actually need to really build these too much. You're going to have your units, and they're going to automatically embark and turn into this Mtepe, if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Again, if any of you are Swahili or have familiarity with that language group, please let me know how you kind of pronounce this, but it's the Mtepe. And I believe the Nimble Craft gives you easier embarkment, but you have to be more careful about spending turns on ocean tiles. So it's not like the Norse where you're completely immune to ocean tiles in the medieval era, and you get a head start on like New World starts where there's tons of land to explore that hasn't been colonized. But you do get nimble craft, which allows you to kind of rapidly disembark and I guess kind of do Zerg rushes with your units and just quickly sail across the water.
Large loading capacities.
You'll kind of
and
have to see how it
could
works in
beaches
practice,
and
though.
mangroves.
Thanks to its shallow draft, the MTP can beach with ease, allowing your units to embark
Yeah, that
and
is super
disembark
fast.
quickly without harbors to assist them. This gives Swahili armies great mobility in coastal areas and islands.
In Humankind, there are well over 1 million culture combinations, each providing unique gameplay possibilities and
I love the look
stories,
of the
like Swahili.
unique harbor
We
there.
can't wait to see how far you will push Humankind.
All right, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my little breakdown of the Swahili culture here in Humankind. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'm Floor Extraordinaire, and I hope to see you guys later. All right, love you guys. Peace.